So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
We're up and running then. Digne. Foot in. Digne got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's made its way to him. Thinks about the shot. Cross in, looks like a good one. Rabiot has a look and plays it forward. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Saliba gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, good effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Sučić is offering a wry smile there.
Sučić looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's good defending, very good defending. Dumfries. And it's Barella. France still without a single shot on target. Thuram. That's going wide left. Rabiot gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary. And he's managed to get rid. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Thuram. Inter Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Header! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sučić. He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Saliba attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? And that has left him in a heap. And it's DiMarco. Now that's a lovely exchange. And they're quick to get it back. DiMarco has it in a wide position. Not a hint of offside here. Sucic, and he's had a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Sucic. Bastoni. And Sucic. And he's let fly! And that is wildly off target.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That has not gone well. Barella. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Defending was strong and firm. Over to the other side. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion, just decent chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
He's having a shot! And there's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to...
Thuram! A real chance and a real let-off.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Darmian. France are already two behind. Awful start. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba. Koundé. That's Digne. And it's Dembele. That's Rabiot. Opts for safety.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Olise stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Thuram. Koundé wins the duel this time. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chooses to go cross-field. Not the most accurate pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Thuram. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Sučić, given the lift of his goal, and it's Sučić. Inter Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Koundé did well to stay calm there. Thuram.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Now it's Thuram. Di Marco. Mbappe. Barella. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Foot in. And here's Olise. Oh, now he can... And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And here's Olise. Mbappe. And he's gone looking for safety. And that signals the end of the first period. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
France really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating.
He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Carlos Augusto. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe! And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Rabiot. Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dumfries making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Di Marco.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Olise. And that's gone loose. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. So we're ready to go. That's an extraordinary save from Sommer.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
That pass isn't the best. And now the breakaway.
Pretty robust defending.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. Samba claims comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Tchouaméni. Good ball, good take.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Thuram. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! No, not quite on the same wavelength.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Di Marco. Carlos Augusto. And it's Di Marco. Probing pass. Di Marco. He is wide and looking to get onto this. Rabiot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's got away from him.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. Dumfries. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And the finish!
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's it. France